places, just FYI. But YouTube channel, Investing Now 2021. That's where you can find us at YouTube channel, Investing Now 2021. I do have a Facebook community as well. It's called Why Wait to Be Great, Invest Now and Grow Your Future. I mean, uh, I don't know why I said that. It's called Why Wait to Be Great, Goal Overachievers, right? But my whole theme about life is invest now, grow your future. So for those who are new to this call and never been on this call, basically, I am a school teacher by trade. I taught school for a long time as a PE teacher, coach. And one day I injured myself in a student faculty basketball game. And I had a chance to go active duty military for a little while I was recovering. That don't even sound right, but that's what happened. From there, going active duty, because I was a school teacher living check to check and never had any money, I had no issues investing my money into my retirement strategy. So because of that, I was making more money I ever made in my entire life. I decided to invest pretty much my whole check into buying properties while I was on active duty. The goal was to have at least one house per every child I have. So if something was happening to me, then I would bless my kids with a house, each one of them individually, right? Keep enough insurance on me so that I can pay the insurance to pay the houses off, and then now the kids have houses scot free. And then it came to realize that when you buy stocks goes up and down all the time, and you never have control over it. However, if you buy the properties you want to buy, put the amount of money you want to put in it, put the tenants you want to be in it, and keep that house as long as you decide. I'm like, wait a minute, I got complete control over this stock. When a house is vacant, I look at it just like a stock. Every dime I'm putting into that is just a stock. That's like a stock. I'm putting money in there for later. The money is going to be worth something later. It's going to be worth more later, right? Now, I'm very simple. In the military, they teach us to keep it simple, stupid. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. So, excuse me. I don't overcomplicate the factors. The factor is, I personally would like to have my income replace my salary with passive income. Oh man, excuse me. So in order to do that, I had to come up with Morris Clayton came up with a strategy saying, how many properties will you need to cash flow? Do you need to cash flow to meet your salary? And I use his method. So my magic number was, if I have 10 houses with a $600 cash flow, that's $6,000. As a school teacher, I made $6,000 on the front end, but I was coaching basketball, I was coaching football, coaching track, I was a driver's ed teacher, I was a coach, the PE teacher, I was an officiator, referee, I did everything, and I was military still. But how can I meet that with one goal? Now, when I went active duty, the great thing about it is I got a chance to make a bigger check. And when I made a bigger check, I started making more money. And I'm like, I want to replace this salary. I don't want to replace that 6,000. I want to replace this 12,000. All right. So, and the 12,000 is with BAQ and BAH and all other stuff, the subsidized money they give us for food and housing and all other allowances. But that's the lifestyle I wanted to live. I wanted to make that. So I kept buying properties. I kept investing in passive investments with people and letting them make money off my house, my money, and me make money off my money, and they buy more properties. What happened? So that's what I am, and that's what I do. And it's really simple, guys. It's not that complicated. Now, to stay firm and stay committed and stay dedicated, that's the hardest part. To understand that the house is just a stock, that's just hard. And when tenants act somewhat different, sometimes they can get in your way as well. All right. So this PowerPoint has been updated since 2004 because I see 2024 on there. We like to provide step-by-step plan to start investing in real estate today to create a retirement strategy. That's what I just gave you. That's my retirement strategy. If I'm making a salary of $6,000 a month, and then my passive salary on my cash flow and properties is $6,000 a month, then now I got $12,000 a month I'm really making. if I was living off a $6,000 a month salary at my job and my passive income can pay my bills, pay my lifestyle, pay my way of living, then why am I working still? I don't have to work anymore, right? I work because I love what I do. I work because I love teaching. I love helping. I love being a positive difference. I love the people I'm around. I love inspiring the future leaders. So I continue to work and I continue to buy houses because now I got $6,000 from my salary that I can reinvest into more properties. I hope that makes sense, right? I can keep on buying because I'm not going to put the money in the bank. What Robert Kiyosaki say? Saving is for losers. Losers save money. They're not calling you a loser. You're losing money every time you put in the bank. The bank only giving you 0.1% interest rate, 0.3%. Oh, well, let's say they give you 0.5% interest rate. Let's say they give you 10% interest rate. You're still a loser. The cost of the what's the word is the cost of living, the word just escaped me, but anyway, the cost of living is raising higher than the amount of money in the bank and the amount of interest, right? So that's why they say savers are for losers. You're losing money. So we want to teach you to learn, earn, and return. Learn from us what we do. Let us teach you step by step how to do it. Earn some money as you learn, and then return back as a coach and help other people. We all say each one teach one. Don't keep it to yourself. Jim Rum said, "Don't die with your song left inside of you." That's his words, and I love that because a lot of times the graveyard have a lot of people. They have a lot of knowledge, and they didn't give it away. So we want you to help and give it away, and that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm giving it away. I don't want to die with my song left in me, right? So learn as much as you can, practice the process, make money when you practice, and then return back as a coach. Bottom line, it's not the future that you're afraid of. It's repeating the past that makes you anxious, right? That is a fact, right? I don't know who the person who came up with that, but that's a fact. I'm not gonna go through this real quick because you'll get that anyway. So let's say why real estate. If you want a passive income, if you want cash flow, if you want to build, hide your money into something that is an asset instead of just put your money in the bank, which is not an access, right? If you don't want to keep on playing with toys and buying all this stuff you don't need, what I just did, and buying other stuff, then this is a good way. So rentals, you're helping families, you're helping communities, you're gonna make a lot of money over time, and then this is a way that you can make money like this, right? Your money gonna keep on growing because you're gonna keep on going up. You're not gonna go down. You're gonna keep going up. You don't go down on rent. Rent don't go down, it goes up. So 2024, you buy your first rental, you may be like this. 2025, 2026, 2027, all of a sudden something happened, houses get crazy and stupid. Oh, damn, 2029, you're up here, right? Because everybody got a problem and now houses are shortage and people need somewhere to live in your house nicer than everybody else. So rental properties, cash flow now. If you do a fix and flip, right, you get cash now. You do a refinance, you get cash now. So you do a wholesale, that's cash now. Those are ways you can get cash now. Monthly cash flow, again, rental properties is cash flow. You do private money lending, that's cash flowing. Your money's making money. You're making more money on your money by lending to a person instead of leaving in the bank, right? That's the whole purpose. Long-term growth plan. This is not a short-term plan. This is the long-term. 15 years is considered long-term, right? You want to make money and you want to build your program up that you pay off all your properties within the first 15 years. And then that way, if you've been working 10 years, right? 10 more years, you retired. 5 more years, your house is all paid off. Now you're feeling real good unless you just decide to put more money into your house to pay them off faster. Tax benefits, because you decide to get real estate and you're providing housing, the government ain't got to provide housing. So they give you a lot of benefits. You get a lot of tax write-offs. When you have open houses and you're supplying food to the general public, because you're supplying food to the general public, you can have 100% write-off. Check with your tax advisor. I'm not a tax person, but I'm telling you what you can write off based off of what the tax laws are or what they used to be. Laws change every year. But, if you take somebody out to eat, you can write out 50%. But if you feed in the general public, you can write off 100% from my understanding with tax laws, stuff like that. If you have kids and all of a sudden you got them calling people, doing cold calling, guess what? You instead of giving them a salary, instead of giving them allowance, you can pay them a salary. You can pay them every month. And guess what? If you got a child under a certain age, you can pay them up to like $12,000 tax free, right? You can't tax a child. So these are ways that you can still pay your kid for doing work and carry that off on your taxes as a tax deduction, right? That is beautiful when you do that, right? I have a son. He just turned 16. I've been paying him for quite a while now, right? And that's how he go buy his food, buy his toys, buy his cars, buy his stuff. I'm not buying it for him. I'm paying you a salary for working for me, right? That's how that works. And I'm just giving y'all heads up on how you can benefit from this program, right? Opportunities everywhere, guys. You always have an opportunity to assist someone. Someone have a problem. I have right now a house that I just got a call today. I wish I can pull up the my email, and it'll probably be in my email right now. As you can see, I'm in school, Econ 610. Y'all see too much of my information. That's OneDrive. I had to go OneDrive to do this, all right? But you get to help people. I have a young man. He was behind on the notes. He started working on his house. He lost the money, couldn't fix it, couldn't finish it. Guess what I did? I came and rescued him. I'm taking over the property. The property is $60,000 owed on it to the bank. Fortunately, I had the house on the contract for $20,000. The house is worth $130,000, $135,000 fixed all up. The bank called me not the bank, the real estate company called me today and said, hey, the bank said $35,000. I said, no problem. I will sign the paperwork tonight. So a house worth $135,000 fixed up. I'm buying it for $35,000. The bank had a balance of $60,000 on the thing. We did a short sale. The bank had $60,000 that he owed the bank. We're doing a short sale. It don't go on his credit. It is a sale. It's coming off him. He'll be relieved of that house and that property. I will get the house for $35,000. I'm going to put $50,000 in it. I'm going to sell it for the $135,000. That's going to be my first flip I ever done. If I decide to flip it still, maybe I keep it and rent it out for $1,000 a month. If I put $50,000 in it, I buy it for the $35,000. I'm all in, less than $90,000. I'm renting out for $1,000 a month, $90,000. That's about let's see, my note should be around about $300 a month. Taxes and insurance, $500 a month. I'm cash flowing. I'm in a positive. Too easy. Easy math. Easy peasy. Right. People always need a place to live. You always have somebody want to rent. Right now, I have a property that was vacant for 3 months. I had it overpriced. I was too proud of my home, and nobody paid attention. I dropped it down to 1850, and boom, shoo, I got text message, emails, calls, and the first person said, I want your property. I want this house. They moved right in. They paid me $4,000, $4,500 up front. Move right in. Too easy. All right. Beautiful world, beautiful world. Recession proof. No matter what, when COVID-19 happened, I had all kind of SBA loans. I had all kind of what they can call, man, I don't know. They gave us all kind of loans and all kind of different ways to keep us to making money and paying what they call it when you don't pay your loan for a little while and put it on a deference and everything. They did all kinds of stuff, guys. I don't know. I did everything they told me they wanted. They said, hey, let's defer your loan for 6 months or for a year, and you ain't got to pay no interest. You ain't got to pay no money, no extra. You know, we just want to help you out since people are not getting income. Man, them people were paying. They were paying. I was banking that money. I would have bought another property with the amount of money that I made in those 6 months of deferred payments with no penalty. They just added the time on the back end. So it was all kind of breaks I got during COVID-19. Some of the money I had made profit with, I started buying stocks with it. I'm like, you know what? Let me buy some Microsoft. Let me go buy some Apple. Let me go buy some Amazon. Let me go buy some Netflix. I mean, let me go ahead and buy. Let me buy Tesla, right? This extra cash, I'm not putting in the bank. That's for losers. Money in the bank is for losers. I don't want to lose my money. I want to make money. I put my money where the money's going to make money, not where the money is going to sit and rot and they're going to lend it out and they're going to make all the money, right? Convert knowledge into problem solving. So what we're going to do is teach you to listen to certain buzzwords that people say. We're going to teach you how you use that information to help them with their problem. That's just it. That's what we are, problem solvers, right? Swapping knowledge for dollars. By knowing what you know, people are going to pay you. That's what we want to teach you. You have knowledge. You know how to do it. People want to learn. We want you to coach them and teach them. That's what you do after that at the end. Wealth comes from chaos. Run to the problems, not away. Guys, when people got a problem, they need help. And because they need help, they're willing to pay or they're willing to give up something. This young man had a problem. His house was in disarray. He let his kinfolk move in the house for a little while. His kinfolks dogged the house, put it in bad shape. By the time he was able to come back, he was behind on his mortgages. He didn't have a house that's worth anything. And then he started trying to work on it and missed out on money. So now this person, like, I got another house. I'm with my wife. I got my kids. I don't want that house. This house is causing me a problem. I need help. Why am I running from him? I'm running to him. How can I save you? How can I help you? How can I be of value? That's what I provided value for this young man. All right. So don't write checks, right? Write a check for the real estate. There's some mistakes, right? If you're writing checks that you don't know what you're doing and you just write a check and just buying stuff, then you're causing yourself a big problem, right? Guaranteeing debt. So I do stuff in my business name. I don't do it in my personal name, right? And am I a guarantee on that? Yes, but the company is the one that's going to go bad, not my social security number, right? So I got tax ID numbers and I got companies that can be bankruptcy and I can just let that company go if something go wrong for whatever reason. I'm not doing this stuff under my personal name where if it goes bad, now I look bad. Now, LaTerrence, Coach T, Lieutenant Colonel Williams is looking bad. I don't want to be that bad person. So the company can go bad, but not me. All right. So I don't want to guarantee that with my name personally. I want to be a guarantor behind it, but I don't want to be the ultimate guarantee just in my personal name. Don't make promises you can't keep. Guys, I don't go to anybody lying to them telling them I can do something I can't do. Every person out of wholesale properties for, I say, hey, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this house in a contract for what I buy it for. But as I put in a contract for what I buy it for, I'm going to look for somebody willing to pay me more than what I buy it for. Is that fair to you? Yes. I'm telling you, I'm going to make a profit if I can find somebody willing to pay more than I buy it for. And same token, I'm willing to give you this amount of money for it if you're willing to take it. If you're behind on your taxes, you're going to lose your house and you make $100, you're happy because you're about to lose the house no matter what. If you're behind on your taxes and you're going to lose your house and I give you $1,000, you ecstatic. You're my hero. Why would you give me $1,000 to take up my house? I'm going to lose anyway because I wanted you to win. I want you to relieve this and feel good. I did this for you. I brought value. I didn't take advantage of nobody. I helped you out. You already lost the property. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have this $1,000 in your pocket. I give it to you gracefully. I give it to you with joy, and I give it to you happily because the house is worth $200,000. The house is worth $1,500. The house is worth $15,000. All right, I will give you $1,000 for a $15,000 profit. I mean, it's come on, it's common sense, right? The business is everywhere. No matter where you go, you can go ahead and do this business. There's nowhere you can go that you can't do real estate. You just got to learn that market. You understand the concepts in that area and understand the people and know the laws. But you can do it anyway. It's repeatable, it's trainable, and you can learn it. You can learn it. All right. They not going to understand. People at work ain't going to understand. I knew they look about work. People ain't going to understand when you happy at work. You come to work and you smiling. Everybody else mad because the boss talking to them, talking crazy to them. You looking at the boss, laughing at the boss because you have a residual coming in, a salary coming in that replaces that job. That makes you look at a boss and laugh at them when they're fussing and when they're yelling and when they're saying, we gonna get it, we got to do this. I'm not stressing. I got a check. It's coming every month. I'm here because I choose to be here, not because I have to be here. Different attitude. Your workaholic is not the same as a stress out. So I work hard, guys. As you can see, Econ right there. Boom. I'm in school. Here's some of my grades, 9, 12, 2 out of 11. I got to go do this over with it. Oh, I got to do this tonight. I got to do this homework. I got to finish that. I started that. I ain't finished it. All right, that's due tonight. I'm in trouble. I got some work to do. So I got to get on that. I didn't even know that. I worked on something totally different. Oops, I messed up. This call for to get shot. People without a mission do not understand your missionary. You got to have a purpose in what you're doing. You have to be going after what you want. You cannot be sitting around waiting and wasting time. You have to be on your proud, and you got to make sure you're about your business, right? And I'm about my business of helping people, making people meet financial, get out of financial debt, and overcoming stress, right? Work from home, not from off. Work from home, not from office. Guys, you got your house is your home. You can work from there. You can do as much as you can, right? You don't need an office. You got a room in your bedroom. You got a room in the living room. You can make a room at the kitchen table. Right now, I'm in the kitchen table talking to you all, right? In this apartment complex. Hey, this is my office right now. I don't need any other office. The largest amount of your money and time will go to education. I buy books, I buy audios, I buy platforms. I pay 10 grand for educational classes all the time. I'm in school right now paying for education. I don't have a problem with paying for education because ignorance costs more. Not to know costs more. So I don't have a problem. Two ways to learn. This is what we're talking about right here. The hard way or be educated. You can try it your way and keep on bumping your head and spending more money and more time. Or you can get educated and spend less time because you got more knowledge on how to do it. You can use proven systems that other folks have already done if you follow their direction instead of trying to reinvent the wheel. You don't need to make all the same mistakes that somebody else already made when you got a coach and a mentor. It makes no sense to make those mistakes. Somebody can help you. You don't have to do it. But if you choose to, that's your business. Try my way, then doing it your way. The mentor told you to do this. Do it. Just do it, right? Um, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. I got to hit it myself, right? Lucky for you, I teach wholesaling. This is how you learn, earn, and return. If we can teach you to start wholesaling properties or finding properties and getting referral fees and getting paid for your referrals, that's how you start making money right out the back. Now you learn about market strategy, you learn about how to talk to people, you learn how to maybe possibly get some of the contract, right? That's what we're leading you up to. Then you can make some money and learn at the same time. So that's how you get started. You just get on a call with me. We see if we can work together. I show you some steps. You go do those steps over and over again. You get pretty good at them. And then all of a sudden you start learning and earning and making money. And then you can return back as a coach. Step by step with scripts and everything. You're going to have anything you need to be successful. You just got to follow the directions. Follow direction in the path and the plan. So we got several ways of doing this. It's a case study. I'm not going to go through the case study tonight because I do have to get on my homework. I just got off tutoring with a tutor and I did the wrong thing. I should have been focused on what I need to do tonight and I did not. So I got to get that done tonight in the next 2 hours. So the mindset of an investor, finding great deals. This is the fix and flip one. This is what we do for fix or keep. So sometime when wholesaling, you confused about, do you want to sell it or do you want to keep it? Anybody I put a contract on a house with, I'm telling them, I'm going to write it up for me to buy it. But if I'm willing to, somebody willing to pay me more than what I'm buying it for, I will flip it over to them. I will wholesale it. However, I will buy it and keep it. So I fix it and keep it, or I flip it over to somebody else. That's what this is. 7-week program, teach you everything you need to do about fix and flips and about burn, keeping it for yourself. So wholesaling and keeping for yourself, fix and keep. I mean, fix and keep, not fix and flip, fix and keep. All right. And how you going to do your scope of work. Right now with this house I got, I have to do a scope of work, telling what I want to get done first, why, the order and everything. Here's YouTube links that's out there for one of my YouTube channels where I did my first wholesale deal, and I can show you the interview, the seller, I interviewed the buyer, and we at the round table. I was videotaping us at the round table and the closing check that I got, my first one, right? So it's real. I want to make sure everybody knows it's real. Vivian, case study. I'm not gonna go through that. All right. So any questions, raise your hands if you have any questions. Let me see if I can zoom in. I don't think I can zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in. All right. You still can't see it. I zoomed in pretty deep, but you couldn't see it. All right, I'll try and show you. That contract says earnest money $10, $3,000 $3,000 for a property. $3,000. That's all that was. $3,000 and $10 $10 earning money. That house was valued at $78,000 when I finished it. I bought a house for $3,000. The house was, when I finished fixing it up, it appraised for $78,000. Carter Federal Credit Union. This is the bank information. So I'm not making this stuff up. It's real. It's possible. You just need to be committed. You need to come in. What you commit to. You're going to have two coaches, myself and Coach Joe, working with you. You got a 1-year commitment with us, right? We don't do no weekly. We do bi-weekly now. We only doing 2 calls a week, right? 2 calls a month, I mean. And then you can get extra time on our schedule depending on what package you buy. But we do promise you this, documentation. Dang, what the heck I just did? Let me zoom out. That's what I did. That 500. We do promise you documentation, attention, support for implementation. That's all we promise you. We're gonna make sure we support you, and you're gonna support us, and we're gonna support each other. That's the mentorship program in a nutshell. You gotta change your mindset. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I told you I'm gonna go through that. So any questions, please raise your hands if you have questions. I'm gonna stop sharing now. I'm gonna go to my last slide so that anybody on YouTube that see this. All righty. That's about me. That's not important. All right. That's what we offer. All right. We're good. All right. Any questions? If you want to be meet up with me, go to Why Wait to Be Great, Goal Overachiever Facebook community. That's my community. Ask to join that community, answer the questions, and you get to inbox me in that group, and then I will speak with you in an evening time. I really do got to get off this call. I do have homework that I did not do that due tonight that I need to get done. Wait a minute, hold on. No, hold on. I'm tripping. I did my homework. Okay, I'm sorry. Tomorrow's October 1st. I got a 9 out of 10. I got 12. October 6th is when that's due. All right. I ain't scared no more. All right, I ain't scared no more. October 6th is when that due. I started doing this homework. I ain't finished it yet. That's why I got 2 out of 11. All right. We good. Yeah, we good. All right, cool. All right. Man, I got scared. I was thinking I had something to do tomorrow, but I want to get out my homework done this week for next week. All right, cool. So that's pretty much where we at. All right. I think somebody put something in the chat box. Hello, how you doing? You want me to unmute you? I will unmute you. Say yes or no so I can unmute you. Yes. All right. Let me figure out how to unmute. I forgot. I ain't did this in a while. All right. I think I can do it right here. Participants. All right. Participants. How do I unmute you? All right, let me stop sharing. That's maybe what I need to do. Maybe that'll help. All right, there go you. Unmute. There we go. Yes, okay. How you doing?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can, loud and clear.
Yeah, so my name is Maritza. I have done wholesaling before. I did a lot of money on wholesaling, and now I'm just trying to transition to the fix and flip. And I came to this meeting to know about how to get like private money lenders and hard money lenders and stuff like that. Do you guys help with that?
We do. Joe is the fix and flip guy that we work with. That's why me and him partnered. Okay. I'm more. He's buying whole now. He don't fix and flip as much no more unless it's $50,000 to $100,000 he can make off a deal now. He don't do it unless it's that much meat on the bone. Anything less than $50,000 ain't worth his time. So, and like I just told you, for me, I'm going to probably do my first fix and flip now. I don't usually do fix and flip because that just wasn't my strategy. I wanted to buy and hold. I wanted a retirement strategy, and I ain't like Uncle Sam taking 20% of my money. So anytime you do fix and flip, you do understand you're going to lose 20% of your money, right?
Right.
Off the bat. So that's the only thing bad about fix and flip for me. I had to get past the fact that, I had to come up with the solution that I wanted to pay off my loans quicker. So if I fix and flip, I take that extra cash and pay off my loans on some of my rental property. That's the only way I'm doing it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. But we do help with that. So in other words, you asked me about, do you help with
private money lenders and hard money lenders? Like, do you guys have any type of like connections, like any private money lender?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, absolutely. Joe have so many connections like that. That is his lane. That's what he love to do.
Hmm.
And he keep in touch with all those people because he still do fix and flips. I know people that does it, but I usually I know people that got money, so I just use private money lending for mine. On the fix and
Right.
flip, I gotta do this right now that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send the videos to the property. I mean, to other property. I'm gonna send the cost analysis and all the numbers, the comps, and show them why this is gonna be a good profit for both of us. And we probably gonna end up doing a pretty good split on the end, where she
Mhm.
makes a lot of money.
Right.
Yep. So we will help you with that. Absolutely. So here's if you go to investingnow2021.com, this will pop up and you can either book a call. The problem with this is, I'll be honest, I may have to, if you get on my schedule and I cannot make that call, just expect a phone call from me telling you or text message saying, hey, you want to talk now or can you talk now? Because with me being in school, it has been really time consuming a little bit. And I've been meeting a lot of different people, meeting with tutors on me and meeting with tutors of other people. So I'm just being honest that sometimes I don't stick to my calendar anymore because of that. But you're still welcome to get on my calendar and I will call you personally if I'm saying something happens.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Anyone else have any questions or concerns or would like to ask say something, please let me know now. I just put in the link to my calendar, investingnow20.com, www.investingnow.com. You should be doing that, or you can go to Facebook community, Why Wait to Be Great Goal Overachievers, and you can join my community there. See, hopefully this comes to the right area. I don't know. I got so many Facebook accounts. I don't know who that is, but anyway, let's see. Groups. Yep, they go right there. So I do have a book. I got two books out there right now. This will be the group. Copy. Oh, share. Copy link. All right, I'm putting that in the group as well, just in case, so you won't have to go dig for it. So I just put that in there. So why would be great goal overachiever? I look at myself as a goal overachiever. I always try and overachieve. So that's kind of what we do. In this community, it's a lot of stuff in here. As you can see, tell y'all I just retired in the military, 26 years as a lieutenant colonel. So I didn't make this stuff up, 1998 to 2024. And that showed I made lieutenant colonel rank right before I retired. So super excited about what my life has been in the military and everything else. So again, that's it. That's all I got. I am finna go ahead and get off this call since I don't have anybody else asking any questions. And I'm gonna yield your time back to y'all. But thank you for joining us. I hope you learned something. I can't wait to start working with you in some shape, form, or fashion. Y'all have a good night.
Good night.